select your country. We have most countries here. Nobody has reached out to us that we cannot find his or her own country. So find out your own country here and then enter it. United States for me. And then you put your number. Okay. It's good if you put your, once you put it, select the state here. For example, now if I say UK, it will change it. It puts the international dialing code and then it gets you here. So make sure you put the correct distance. So make sure you select the correct country so that you put the code here, international code here, and then you enter your phone number. Okay. Now here we require that you put in a next of kin. Next, whether you're a brother or a sister or your wife or your husband or your daughter or your son, but we need somebody, we need one person here, next of kin, in case we cannot reach you. So you enter the next of kin here, the name, and then you put the last name, and then you put in the next of kin address, okay, and then the next of kin email. Put in the email, and then again the phone number. Select the country. It will put the international dialing code here, and then you enter your next of kin phone number. And if you want to enter multiple next of kin, then you tell us how you want it divided in case you are not there. Or if you want to divvy with your next of kin, then you tell us what percentage. Okay. For example, now if I put 50%, it means that my next of kin will get the 50%. All right, which means you need to tell us who will get the other 50%. All right. Here we make a provision. You can enter the next of kin too, if you have another person that you want to enter. So you can enter the person here. If you have more than 2 people, you can send us email. Let's say you want to enter four next of kins. We only have provision for 2 here. So you can send us email with this information and then tell us how you want the money divided. So if it's 4 people and you want to divide equally, it means 25% for each person. So that is also possible. Just send us email. Again, our email address is businessteam@biafrarepublicgov.org. This URL. Just remember businessteam@ and then biafrarepublicgov.org. Okay. So send us email if you have more than 2 next of kin or more than 2 beneficiaries. Okay. So you enter that, and then here again we remind you of the categories. You have the top category is when it's over 100,000. You are in the Californium range, 101,000 or more. Okay, and then a diamond range is 51,000 to 100,000. Platinum range is 26,000 to 50,000. Gold is 11,000 to 25,000. Silver is 6,000 to 10,000. And then bronze is 1,000 to 5,000. Okay, again, the loan amount minimum is 1,000 to participate in this program. It's a minimum of 1,000. So you come over here, you enter the amount that you've chosen. Okay, you enter the amount, and then these are the methods of payments. You have debit, credit. All right. You can use a debit card or credit card, which means you can, or you can pay through PayPal. Just select the one you want to pay, or you can do wire transfer. Wire transfer is most beneficial if you are sending a larger amount of money, or even you can do it through crypto. You can do it through crypto. Some folks want to give this money through a third party. For example, now you want to, you give it to your rep, and you want your rep to pay for you. So you can click on the third party here, and then just let us know to expect the money from your rep. Who the rep is, the name of the rep, and the phone number of where the person is located. So we can, if we don't see it, then we can contact the person. All right, so third party here. Or crypto here, we have a crypto address that you can send it through, and then wire transfer. For wire transfer, we have more information. You will request more information, we give you more information. And then this is your normal PayPal, and then here is your credit or debit card. Okay, so whichever one you choose, you want to. If there is other ways that you want that is not listed here, for example, if you want to do Zelle, we can also provide you the information. If you want to use a Zelle to send it to us. All right. So again, it's reminding you that it takes time to process the information and generate the certificate. So at least allow us 10 days. So between 10 and 20 days, you should email your certificate. If you don't see it, then please let us know. Okay. Then after that, say here is where you acknowledge and accept the conditions for this loan. So read this carefully. It says, I hereby acknowledge that I have read and understood and agreed to all the terms and conditions of this IOU loan. The act of submitting this document constitutes full and binding acceptance to this contract. Okay, so you must click on this one before it will allow you to submit. You must click on it. So, and then when you submit it, then then it will generate the form and then send you a copy and then send us a copy. Okay, so you check your email, you should be able to see it there. Okay, so now after you finish that, if you click on this here, it will take you to where you will pay, make your payment. Most credit cards are accepted. Or if you want to do PayPal, you can click on the PayPal. If you want to do wire transfer, please contact us or call directly this number here, or send email to finance@biafrarepublicgov.org, and then you'll be given the wire instructions. All right. So for wire instruction, please get in touch with us or send us email, and then we'll send you the SWIFT code and the bank account. Okay. Now, if you want to do through crypto, here is the address. Okay, here is the address. If you have any problems, give us a call, and then we will get in touch with you and help you to make the crypto payment. Okay. Now, but let me talk again about the benefits. What you stand to gain. We talked here about 100%, and I told you that the Biafra government, they are deliberating to increase the pay. Okay, the Biafra government is deliberating to increase the payments, the interest rate, so that when you give us $1,000, you will get back your $1,000 plus additional 1,000 plus for interest. All right, that is what it is right now. The interest, it will definitely increase. It's almost approved. So, and then once it's approved, this website will be updated accordingly. All right. Now, the plea here is, why should you give us this money? The money, we are using it to liberate ourselves. Okay. The money is, we will use it to liberate ourselves. Instead of leaving your money in the zoo account, recently I saw somebody who deposited a huge amount of money in the millions, probably 50 million or so, and have a certificate. When he went there to take money, the money was not found. The money has disappeared. And so the person now has to go hire a lawyer and try to find it. He has the certificate. It shall not be so with our own certificate. Okay? Even if you lose the certificate that we send you, we have your database, we will still provide you with your money back. We have the record. So don't worry if you lose your certificate, whether you're going to lose your money. No, not with us. Absolutely, definitely not. We have the records of every payment and it's secure and safe. But in the zoo, somebody will deposit, get a certificate, and then you go back, the money is not there. Besides that, if the money is not there, you deposit your money there, you leave it there, we see that it keeps depreciating. The 1,000 naira of yesterday is not equal to 1,000 naira today. What you can purchase with 1,000 naira yesterday, today, if you get that 1,000, you may not, you go to the market, you see that the price have increased. So yeah, 1,000 naira has depreciated. A sure bet is put it in this IOU loan. You put it here, then it's stable. And you can count on the interest you're going to get, plus the benefits that you'll be regarded as one of the saviors, as one of the heroes of Biafra. In fact, what is being deliberated now, that it's not just that your certificate, just like the cap, they are deliberating that we're going to have a special desire. I'm just leaking out this one. It's not yet from, that is what I'm pushing as the director of this, that we have specially designed golden and silver and platinum caps that you're going to wear. And you're going to have an ID. What does that benefit you? People will see you and know that you're a hero. But besides that, any government program that you have, all those liberators, all those heroes will have a special, more beneficial treatment than those who did not participate. So your money that you deposit here, besides the interest that I'm telling you that is peanuts compared to the package I've seen that is being put together, will be awesomely, you'll be happy that you participate in this program. And please note that this program will not be there forever. Once we get the sufficient amount of funds that we need, it will be closed. Okay? Once we get the sufficient amount that we need to liberate ourselves, this program will come to an end. And again, why would you do this? All of us know that this is, according to our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he told us that come rain, come shine, eventually Biafra will come. I believe that with all my being. Biafra will come. Okay? We'll get Biafra. So instead of you going and giving tithes to somebody, so a man of God, the hard-earned money that the Most High has blessed you, instead of you giving it, you put it in God's approved program. Put it in the program that the Most High has approved. Okay? And let me share something with you. What the Most High, this is beautiful, what the Most High have said. Let me just share it. It says, the Most High says, prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. Alms means, give. When you give alms to help the poor and the needy. We have people being killed left and right, day and night. Okay? When you're helping it, and these are the children of the Most High that are being killed. So when you bring out the money that the Most High have blessed you with to help, you are doing God's work right there. That is the work of God that you are doing. So this is again, it says, prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. it is better to give alms than to lay up gold. See what the Most High is saying here? It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. What is this talking about? You go and you put away money for retirement. By the way, when Biafra comes, we will have social programs for elderly. We will have social programs. If you doubt it, remember Gaddafi. Go read up what Gaddafi was doing. And Biafra land has more resources than Libya. Okay? Biafra land has more resources than Libya. There will be social programs. There will be social programs. Let me repeat again. So don't worry about your retirement. Biafra comes, there will be social programs for the elderly. There will be monthly remunerations for the elderly. Okay? So the Most High is saying here, it is better to give alms than to lay up gold. Remember that fund you are putting away? That the Most High is the Most High that gave it to you. And he's saying, better give it to save my children. We are the children of the Most High. We see what that is going on there. Boko Haram have taken up many military bases, gathering arms. I saw one of the senators saying that the Boko Haram have taken over trillions and trillions of military wear, trillions of naira worth of military wear. And I saw another one where they said they just imported 500 drones. What are they getting ready for? We are now in a state, if you remember the time of Esther and Mordecai. Look at yourself as Esther. The Most High has raised you up for such a time as this. Look at yourself as Joseph. What Joseph did when the Most High sent him to Egypt, he saved his people and saved the Israelites. What did Esther do? She used her position to save. So do not sit back. The money that Most High has given you, and he's telling you here, it's better to give alms than to lay up gold. Again, this is in Tobit. If probably most of you don't know where I'm reading. Go to online, find a KJV Apocrypha. The complete Bibles, usually we have the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the Apocrypha. Apocrypha should be between them. But some wicked people take the Apocrypha because it has a lot of practical applications there. So go online, look for Tobit chapter 12, and read from 8 to 9. So the Most High is saying here, it is better for you to give alms than lay up gold. And by the way, people are now telling you to, tithe. Tithe, I can show you that tithe is actually not what the Most High commanded us to do. Tithe belongs to the, fruit of the ground, like your cattle and your horses, and your fruit trees, and listen, it has nothing to do with money. The only thing it has to do with money, it says, if you accumulate too much and it's heavy for you to move, then you sell it. But when you get to the place that the Most High have chosen, you sell those things and then reacquire, buy whatever you want to buy. It's never giving money to anybody. But those wicked people will tell you lies. I think I even saw one of them that tell you, if you don't pay tithes, you're not going to go to heaven. He is the one that is a liar. He's making himself a liar, and he's going to go to hell because he's lying on the Most High. That's not, the Most High never said, if you don't give tithe, you're not going to go to heaven. And besides, tithe is not money. So again, Most High commands us, say it's better to give alms than to lay up gold. Now, verse 9, Tobit chapter 12, verse 9. For alms doth deliver from death, and shall purge away all sins. This is the Most High speaking. I'm reading directly from the Bible. Those that exercise alms and righteousness shall be filled with life. Those that exercise alms and righteousness shall be filled with life. Okay? That's what the Most High says. And what is righteousness? Yeah, if you go to Deuteronomy 6:25, it says, and it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God, as he had commanded us. So if you exercise arms and you do his commandments, you definitely will be filled with with life. So says the Most High. But if you look at it in the practical terms now, if we liberate ourselves from the evil nation, from the war that they have brought for us, you already begin to save lives. People are being killed left and right, day and night back there. Bring the arms. With sufficient arms, our generals can give us a victory plan, that 3-month victory plan. If we have the funds, we have the men, we have internationally trained men that can defend the place. That all we need now is the fund. Okay? Please go and read this thing and digest it yourself. This is the commandment of the Most High. Tithe giving is not what you think it is. Tithe is fruit of trees, livestock, and then what you get from the farm. Never. The Most High never intended you to take 10% of your hard-earned money and give it to somebody. It will not benefit you. And I don't blame you. One time I did my own experiment. I gave 16% of mine, and then I looked up and down. I didn't see any blessing. Instead, I didn't get my promotion that I was expecting. And then I started reading the scriptures, and I found out that I was not doing what the Most High commanded me to do. I was doing what I heard the pastor tell me, that if I give alms and then with the read from Malachi, you will not be able to contain whatever is being dumped on you, which is a lie. Okay? So stop being deceived. Read this one for yourself and see what the Most High says. Again, let me repeat this. It's Tobit chapter 12, verse 8 and 9. It's in the Apocrypha. Go to the Apocrypha, you will see it there. My minister, is it okay if I flash it so that they will see it? Because this is important. Our people have been deceived long enough. It's time that they start knowing the truth. It's time that they know that the money that is the Most High that gave them that funds, and it's now that the children of God are crying, being killed. It's time that they need to bring out that money, give it to give it as a sacrifice to the Most High, even without thinking about the benefits that is going to come to them, without knowing that they will become the heroes. Okay. So my brethren, think about it. Read up what the Most High says. It's better for us to do the commandments of the Most High. He is the one that if you think you have a job now and you're doing so well and you don't care, the Most High can take those things out before you know it. Remember that the time that some people that had millions of dollars worth of stock, and all those evaporated in one night. So don't think that you go against the commandment of the Most High and they think you are okay. Okay? Do not think that. Okay? So, my brothers and sisters, I don't know what else to tell you. I've already shown you we have this program, a beautiful package, but besides that, participating in it is you are doing the Most High's work. You are using the funds that He gave you to save His children, just like He says here, those that exercise arms and righteousness shall be filled with life. Okay? You are doing the Most High's work, and then what do you expect when you do what the Most High has commanded you? You will have more blessings. More blessings, you call down more blessings from the Most High on you. But if you go and store it away, or you do even the worst and take it and give somebody else as tithe, you are going against the commandment of your Heavenly Father who gave you that fund in the first place, who gave you that money in the first place. Okay? All right. I don't know if anybody has any question. Does anybody have any question? I think we probably have time for a few questions. Any question? Again, where I read is Tobit is in the Apocrypha, Tobit chapter 12, verse 8 and 9. Okay? I tell you the truth, I lie not. This is commentary from the Most High. Okay? So if you have questions, go read it yourself. It's time that we stop listening to what the people are telling us. Find it out yourself. The Most High has been so wonderful that now you can download Bible apps that can read to you if you don't have time to read it. They are, and they cost you nothing. I have several of them in my phone. The only thing I had to pay for one of them is $3 so that I'll stop the annoying adverts that comes on when I'm reading it. So just give them $3 and the adverts went away forever. Okay? If you don't want to give them the $3, then I think if they ask me for for $100, I would have given it to them for how useful and good the app is. So $3 is nothing. All right. So let's try to do the commandments of the Most High. It will be good for us. Let's try to do what the Most High said. Remember Joseph. Remember Esther. We are in the position that we are in for such a time as this. We are in a position that we are in right now for such a time as this, to help save our brethren. That's what we are here for. Please read it up, and the Most High, may the Most High, touch your hearts to understand what He said and do His commandments and help save your people. Does anybody have any question? Okay. Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity, my Honorable Aparawa. Thank you, my APM. Anytime you need me to come and talk about this, I'm available, and we can do it again until all our Biafran folks and friends have heard it and obey the commandments of our Heavenly Father.
So, Honorable Kello, I thought,
yes, sir.
Do you have the certificate to display? Just for
oh yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one quickly. I'm not logged into the business site. Where can I find certificate? Certificate. I'm not logged into the business website. So yeah, if you have something to tell them, let me log into the business website and I'll display the certificate. That's right. I thought I have one here.
Okay, Biafrans listening and Biafrans watching, and those that will watch and key in later on. The minister has been here for over an hour now, and he has explained a lot about the IOU. I want everyone to understand that the IOU is not for him and is not for me. The IOU is for all of us as Biafrans. And if you have a friend that is not a Biafran, he or she can also key into the IOU. Yes. And also benefit. Do you all remember Mayrock, Bruce Mayrock? Bruce Mayrock was not a Biafran when he protested against the genocidal war of the Biafran people, until he had to set himself ablaze in front of the parliament to show how angered he is and why he wants the international community to turn the attention to the genocide ongoing on the Biafran people. So it's the same way the IOU has come, not just for the Biafran people, but also for all lovers of freedom that loves the freedom of the Biafran people and the freedom of humanity. Nobody will come to do this for us. We are the one that have to set the pace, while others will now understand what we are doing. It is the firepower and the momentum that we will bring up that will drag the attention of everybody outside Biafra land. Today, many of you are talking about Burkina Faso president, and that is very interesting, right? Okay. Did Burkina Faso president sit down to fold his arms and allow the Fulani terrorists to wipe off his people before the West now today can now put his name on the table to talk about? No. It is because he took a decisive move with his likes that had the same mindset of liberation. If he did not take the decisive move to see that his people are not massacred in broad daylight, do you think that the international community attention will be drawn to him and against him at this time? No. When there is a problem, for you to solve that problem, you must also create a counter problem that will spark public opinions and to drag the attention of the international community to it. Today, leaders of the world hovers around him while others wants to know why he speak up. Everybody wants to know what is happening in Burkina Faso today because there was a sheriff that stood the tide of time and decided to crack the nut that everybody were afraid of. Was it that easy for him to take a decision to expunge France? No. That was a big fish. It is because of that that you see all eyes on him today. So it is not about you coming to be singing the praises of Burkina Faso president or those that are asking for his whereabouts or those that are praising him. It is about what can you learn from the strategy that needs to be used. Not sitting down to wait for international community to come to your aid, but coming together, putting your goals on the table, understanding the common interests, understanding what you need to do so that you will get the attention of the international community. If we do not put our hands together to bring out funds from whichever ways and manners to liberate Biafra land, there is no international community that will come to look at your issue. That is why the IOU is one of the ways and manners of encouraging Biafrans that loves and wants to come closer to do what? To put in their money to support the liberation of the United States of Biafra. And the Biafran government is coming up with a very good package because a lot of people will see it and understand that there are other people that will not even support the liberation, but they have their money. There are many celebrities, many rich politicians, and many footballers. So what will happen to them if me alone now? So this is a compensating package. A compensating package that will compensate you for all that you have done for Biafra. You give us 50, at the end of the day, you get that your 50 plus another 50 double, making it 100 total. You give us 200, at the end of the day, you get that 200 plus another 200 on top, making it 400. Those that did not contribute a dime do not have this benefit as you do. This is a way of appreciating you for borrowing the Biafran government money and then getting back interest, not just the interest, but you also have other added advantages that those that never supported do not have. As a financially up-to-date supporter of your liberation, there will be special status. The ID card you carry, your status of the ID card will be different from those that do not support the liberation. And this will stand as a way of telling those that do not want to support the liberation that they are doing themselves more harm than good. We want everybody to be part and parcel of supporting the Biafra liberation. Biafrans in the homeland sacrifices and pays the price of this freedom on a daily basis. But those in diaspora wish God have stationed you there in the diaspora. It was for a time like this that you have to use your hard-earned money to support your liberation. Countries that are built that are better today, that you now have them in good shape, and you are enjoying their economy and their democracy, it did not happen as magic. People sacrifice their lives, people sacrifice their money, people sacrifice their time, people sacrifice their resources, people sacrifice their intellect, people sacrifice their energy, people sacrifice their pleasure, people sacrifice every good thing in this life so that that place will be that good place that you find yourself today. Do you now understand why we must and you need to support your liberation? Because you have a lot to gain. You have a lot to gain. So if you have been on the fence, please come down from the fence. It is time for you to join your hands and make it happen. And not just make it happen, but you have a compensation back as appreciation to all your sacrifices. Come and join this Biafra liberation now, before it becomes a wider reality in your very eye, which you wouldn't want to be left behind. I salute all Biafrans. Thank you, Honorable Kelo. And
Can you see my screen?
yes, I can see your screen of certificate.
Okay.
Mazi Sunny, greeting from here.
There were Honorable APM.
Okay.
Yeah, greeting.
I want to talk about the certificate. Now, APM, you want to talk?
Yeah, sure. I just I just want to appreciate you for the fine work you're doing, and Honorable Minister of Information, thank you, and you and your team. Please, fellow Biafrans, I believe our honorables have said it all. We appreciate everyone that have keyed in this IOU program. And remember, we are doing this to be able to, save our land from the hand of the invaders. It's something that we have to do. So we are trying the best we can to encourage our people to key in our liberation. And it gives joy for one to contribute, donate, or loan the Biafran people. Because that your loan, that your donation, that your contribution will save life. It will save us from the hand of the terrorists. Will save us from the hand of the invaders. We all can see what is happening in the northern part of Nigeria. How the so-called Boko Haram, that they are taking over barracks. That is a fantastically lie. They are not taking over barracks. What happened is that the Nigerian terrorist country hand over the barracks to the Boko Haram. So automatically the Boko Harams, they will be the owner of the barrack and they will operate from that barrack. And what they normally do before they attack, all the Boko Haram army in uniform, you're not going to see them in that very particular barrack. And the victims, the one that will be slaughtered by the terrorists, will be some of the South in the military, from the Ududua Republic, from the Middle Belt, or some of the gullible ones that don't want to save their land, some of the unfortunate people that we find among ourselves, some of the Biafrans that might even be in the terrorist zoo military. They're the one that will be slaughtered. It's a playbook of what happened in Afghanistan. The United States of America trained over 200,000 personnel, militaries. So when the Taliban attacks these barracks, instead of the military from Afghanistan to repel and fight back, what they do, they surrender in mass, because the majority of the military that was trained by US in Afghanistan, they sympathize with the Taliban, and some of them are Taliban. Some of them, are not what you thought they are. So what they did, they surrender willingly. They surrender to the Taliban. That's why the Taliban, it takes them just few days to overrun the entire country, and the president of the Afghanistan have to flee out of the country. So that is exactly the same playbook. Biafrans are, we need to take this very seriously. Exactly the same playbook. So what the Nigerian terrorist country is doing now, they are giving out the barracks to all these terrorists. So the terrorists will control the barracks, and the terrorists will actually launch use the barracks as their facility. So please, for us to avoid that, to be able to win this war that they have brought upon us, we need to support what we are doing. We have willingly donations, and we have contribution or loans that you can benefit from in future. If you don't want to donate, you can turn it to IOU. Biafran, we have a lot of resources that when time comes, I was talking with one of our honorable yesterday. I said that any amount that Biafra borrow, it will take less than 1 hour to pay the whole debt, because we have the natural resources to pay back any amount. It will take just less than 1 hour after Biafra, after we get our nation back. After we have full control over our resources, it will take less than 1 hour to pay everything back. So for whoever that is loaning us today, please be rest assured, you will get your money back, and that your money, remember, that your money have go down in history as a loan that saved the Biafran people. That your money have go down in history as a loan that prevent what happened 1967 to 1970, the genocidal war. That loan will prevent such thing to happen again, so that our land will not bleed like it bled over 50 years ago. That your money have saved life of generation. So you have good history, you have something to stories to tell to your children, your grandchildren, and wherever you are, whether you are alive or maybe no longer with us, you will be rest assured that you will rest in peace, being happy that you do the right thing, happy that you participate, you save your land, you save your people. It gives joy. That's why there's this song that goes this way: blessed be the one that giving. When you are giving and you know what you are giving is for the right thing, please continue to give. Freedom is not giving, it's taking. We have to take our freedom by funding our freedom. And our freedom cannot be handed over in a platter of gold for us. We fight for it, we work for it. Please, we encourage every Biafran. As I'm speaking, as we are here talking, there is war going on in Biafra land, a systematic war to oppress us, to annihilate us, to kill us, to wipe us out of the surface of the earth. The mainstream news are not carrying it. All the so-called big powerhouse media, they are not carrying it. I don't know the hatred they have for where Biafra people are. Biafras are being killed every day. We have to tell our story. We have to fund our freedom. We have to save our life. We have to save our people. Please, every Biafran, key in. There's a lot of reward, a lot of things you will enjoy from this program. You will get 100% back, and actually we're working on if we increase it, if that will motivate our people more. But remember, you will get your money back and with interest, and you will also receive the glories that come with it, the joy that will come with it as part of those. And there's a lot of more things to come. We'll figure out how to appreciate everyone that came in this program, because this is a game-changing program that will change the life of your dear nation, the life of your people. Just think about it in years to come. You will sit in your couch, either front of your house or your backyard. You will be telling story to your children, to your grandkids. Once upon a time, how you participated in the Biafran project of freeing the people of Biafra. Then your grandkids or children will ask, Mommy, Daddy, tell us a story. How did that happen? You will say, once upon a time, we used to have a Minister of Information, and we used to have Honorable Kelo on this program. This is how they run it, and the Biafran people come together, and you are part of the process. It gives joy that you participated in saving your people, in saving life. Please kindly support your freedom. Your freedom can never be given to you. You have to take your freedom. Yes, we are looking onto the world powers or world leaders, like to be our allies, to come to our rescue. But we have to initiate that we're ready to go. We have to be the one to fight the fight. They will be the one to recognize us. And when they see how serious we are, and when they see that we are ready to go, they will definitely recognize us and even give us a handshake that we have fought a good fight like a man. So please, fellow Biafrans, forget about what our enemies are portraying there. What we are doing is real. The fight we are fighting is real. We are fighting the terrorists. We are fighting the invaders. Washington is talking about us. It's a process. We are on the right path. We are on the right track. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if it is not for the freedom that he's fighting for, they will release him. It's just because he refused to surrender. He refused to sold us out. He said Biafra or never. So what we are doing is real. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is the same cause, the same reason why they call him for so-called questioning. If what we are doing is not real, if our freedom is not worth fighting for, do you think they will call these two great leaders? Do you think they will kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to stop this freedom? If the freedom we are fighting is not worth fighting for, do you think the Nigerian terrorist country, they're going to deploy all their arsenal to Biafra land? No. Biafra land right now is militarized, and we are fighting back. And daily by day, they are going back with their body bags. You know, they don't tell, they will be the one to actually break the good news for them, that you can see them coming, you don't see them going back. Please, fellow Biafrans, please, I plead with everyone. Whatever happens, remember that your freedom is not negotiable. Wherever you are, remember that if you don't fight, defend your land, and the terrorists, the invader, overrun and take over our land, where will you go? Do you have a place? Do you have somewhere else you will call home? No, no place at home. Biafra is our home. Biafra is our land. We will not surrender. We will not retrieve. We will fight, fight, fight until our land is totally liberated. support the funding. If you can do a willingly donation, we appreciate it. If you can give us, borrow us, IOU, whatever you call it, we appreciate it. We appreciate everything that each and every one of us have been doing. Please kindly support so that we can get this done as soon as possible. Thank you, please. And remember, just see what is going on all over the terrorist country called Nigeria. From south to north to west, there is chaos, problem everywhere. Nothing there is working. United States of America, they are moving their companies out of Nigeria, which a lot of people don't notice. And the barracks are being overrun starting from the north. They hand over the barracks to the Boko Harams, the ISWAP, the ISIS. It's intentional. We watched a few days ago a helicopter of a politician of that country called Nigeria bringing arms to the terrorists in the bush. Is that the country we want to belong? Is that the country we want to call our country? No, we are Biafrans. We don't want to be part of them. Please, let's fund and support our freedom. And we don't have to fake it. Be real, because what we are doing is real. We need to fund it so that we can liberate our land as soon as possible. Thank you, Minister of Information, and thank you, Honorable Kelo, and all the honorables here. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Please keep doing the good job. Thank you, day one.
Yeah, Mahepian, let me take 1 minute and talk about the certificate. Okay, so here to show you that this is real, okay, this is one of my own contribution, me and my wife, okay? I'm not gonna be flashing anybody's. This is because this is mine. I want to show you that what we are saying here, we mean it. It is serious. It's not a scam, okay? If you look at, as APM have already told you, the precarious situation we are in right now. So, and I've already told you that we are doing God's work. When I'm doing the work of God, I don't care. When I make sure that I am doing what the Most High wants me to do, that is all I want to hear. I don't care what anybody say. So when you give us the loan, you will get a mail like this one. You get a mail like this one that says, "Thank you very much for being a special IOU loan donor, to being a hero." Okay, and if you I'm not gonna be reading all this here. Now this one says plus 10%, but that's not the same here. So, and we have special prayers for you. This is what the Most High said. For doing his work, he says, Exodus 23:25, and you shall be saved, and you shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness from the midst of thee. Okay, this is how the Most High, remember we read one that says you saves life. This is how the Most High is going to accomplish it. And now this is another one here. This is Aaronic blessings that we are pronouncing over you. Okay, the Lord will bless thee and keep thee. The Lord will make his face shine upon thee and be gracious to thee. The Lord will lift up his countenance and give you peace. All right. And finally, we pray that you are continued charitable support for our liberation, that the Most High will continue to bless you. Remember what Christ said in Matthew 25:34. Then he shall say to them on his right hand, "Come, bless ye blessed of my Father." You go and read up what he says there. Christ talks about those who help the poor, feed the those who are in prison, do all kinds of things, which is what is happening, exactly what is happening in Biafra land right now. We have plenty of our people in prison. If you say no, where is our leader? Mazen Nandekano, where is our PM? And then not to talk about the thousands, only the Most High knows how many people they have kidnapped and locked away where we don't know. We don't know how many of them are still alive today. The other day I saw some of them, like 3 or 4 of them, were just tied like a stockfish. Their feet tied to the wall and they are hanging there. They are still alive. I don't know, what happened to them later. Just this way. I mean, the atrocities that is happening to our people. I don't know why I cannot touch anybody in their spirit to come and help. Okay. So this is go and read 23 Matthew 25. Around 34. You will see why why Christ said, "Yeah, come you separate those on the right hand and those on the left hand." It's doing a work like this, helping those that are, being destroyed. All right. I've flashed this certificate. Now, please note, this is mine, so I can do with it whatever I want. I told you that the database is very secure. So don't worry about me flashing your own. This is mine. This is one of my certificates because I want to be in the highest category. As I get my money, I put it in. This is just one. Okay. So because I know that this is the work of the Most High, and as I'm doing it, I'm seeing the blessings of the Most High already. That is why I continue to pour in my destiny there. Come out from giving tithes. That's not the tithe is not what the Most High have commanded. Okay. So this is my own to show you that, we are talking as we are talking, we are doing. As I'm talking, I'm doing it myself. Okay. So thank you very much. If there is any question, I'm here. If not, my honorable apparat, please, over to you.
Thank you, Honorable Kello, for your time and your services. Thank you for the energy, and thank you for the sacrifice. We appreciate you so much. And your entire history will speak of all of you that are doing the needful. And our Prime Minister is very proud of all of you that are keeping the flag flying above sea level at this very time. The enemies of Biafra should understand that the more you try to stop us by shutting the mouth of our leaders, the more you make Biafra a bigger reality to those that never knew. More demonic Biafran-minded in spirit are going to come out. So be rest assured. We are going to be more demonic in our pattern that you will not even understand what will happen next. Release our leaders, and while you continue to play games with our leaders, you will see the demons in Biafra coming out after you. I salute all Biafrans. APM, thank you for being there, and all Biafrans and the entire BRGIA cabinet, and our Biafra Defense Forces who are in the battlefield 24 hours. We salute your sacrifices. We'll continue to do more to see that the watchers of Biafra will not lack anything. Dear word to all Biafrans, thank you so much for being part and parcel of this very episode.
C'est absolument captivant.
Eh, Meta, traduis ça.
Lequel d'entre vous est le vrai?
Ah tiens, il y avait du texte.
Et l'autre jour, j'étais dans le train, et là, vous devinerez jamais ce qui s'est passé. Je viens de gagner un voyage à New York, les gars.
Et vous, comment réagiriez-vous? Gagnez des vols gratuits avec Kayak. Participez jusqu'au 19 mai. Rendez-vous sur kayak.fr/gagner vol gratuit.
Breaking news. Big win for Biafra as Finland ends the case of other 4 Biafrans arrested with Mazi Simon Ekpa, as the Prime Minister is expected to be the next. Hear the news in details.
Yes,
Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel/television this very moment. Today's date is 15th of May 2025, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it don't happen. This very news is one of the biggest news so far. This year, actually. This very year. Oh, yes, this year. As I'm speaking to you, it has become official. It is now official that Finnish authority has ended the case, terminated the case, discharged, acquitted. I don't know which other word to use. The allegation of financing terrorism against other 4 Biafrans that were arrested with the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now, I'm going to break it down to you bit by bit, and I want you to pay very close attention. It is no longer news that when the Prime Minister was arrested in November 2024, there were other 4 Biafrans who were also arrested in conjunction with whatever allegation that they leveled against the Prime Minister. So, but the Finnish authority and their news platforms did not make the names of these 4 Biafrans known to the public. But we, the Biafran people, especially those who know, actually know those who are involved. But for the fact that the case was still under investigation, and for the security of these 4 Biafrans, we in the media decided not to, mention their names for their own security reasons. Now, yesterday, there was a speculation, a rumor that was flying all over the places, and then I got that very information. So because I did not know the authenticity of that very information, I decided not to talk about it yesterday. Then today, this very morning today, I put a call across to one of the people, one of the 4 Biafrans. I said, I put a call across. I am not telling you what somebody told me, neither am I telling you about the rumor. No, I said today, I personally put a call across. I called one of the 4 men, 4 innocent Biafrans that were picked up the same time they arrested Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. I equally asked him, I asked him by myself, there's a rumor that you and your colleagues have been, discharged and acquitted. In fact, that the Finnish authority has terminated, because the matter has not even gone to the court. So using the word discharged and acquitted is not actually the right word to use. Because of what? The matter has not been charged to court. This is authentic information. If I'm not authentic news, and no, the matter has never ever for one day been charged to court. The matter was still under criminal investigation by the Finnish police, not the court. So today, when I was talking to the brother, he authoritatively told me, he called me, he said, Odinawa, that is not a rumor, that the matter has been terminated. The case has been terminated. The Finnish authority has ended the case. That his lawyer called him day before yesterday. Because he told me, okay, now let me break it down for you. He told me that when they were released, they were told that tomorrow, being 16th of May, is going to be the day they will appear in court. Tomorrow, 16th of May, they are going to appear in court.
Je suis actuellement à la recherche de personnes avec des rides prononcées. Plus la peau est relâchée, mieux c'est. Regardez à quel point ces rides sont visibles. Il suffit d'appliquer notre sérum anti-rides. Et les rides disparaîtront immédiatement. Utilisez-le 2 fois et voyez les résultats par vous-même. Ce produit a été développé pendant plus de 20 ans par un laboratoire.
For proceedings. Now, day before yesterday, his lawyer called him and told him that, look, my brother, that case has been terminated, even without being charged to court. He said, what is going on? Wow, how do you mean? What are you talking about? The lawyer told him that the police called him and said to him that the case has been terminated because of what? That since they were released, they have been under investigation. The Finnish authority has been investigating them, investigating the alleged terrorism financing allegation against them since then till day before yesterday. And then the lawyers were called by the police that they have concluded their investigation. I am giving you lay down. Everything I tell you here is not nasi that I spoke straight, directly, one-on-one to one of the people in question. So I heard from the horse's mouth. That's why I'm giving you the authentic information the way it happened. That they have ended the investigation. And to be honest, they did not find anything that has to do with financing terrorism. So therefore, they have to end the matter. And it did not end there. The matter never ended. I'm still going to tell you more. So that was the first one, the first move after their release. Now the second phase. This same Biafran, a gallant Biafran, the man in question, the man that I'm talking about. In fact, when I heard that he was among the 4 Biafrans arrested with Prime Minister, I was in shock, because this man has been living in Finland for more than 20 years and he's been doing very, very well. He's a well-known Biafran citizen in Finland. So he speaks Finnish. He does everything there legitimately. The Finnish government is aware that he lives in their country, as he is also a Finnish citizen. Now he told me that since they have ended the case, it is now left for them to press that then they are going to take the matter from there for compensation. This is the one that made me smile. That they will be compensated based on law and their right. Because when you take somebody to court or you lock up somebody for several hours, both psychologically, physically, spiritually, and otherwise, you have disrupted both his movement, his plans for the day, his way of thinking. You have punished him. You have given that person punishment. And then laying allegation on a person that you do not have evidence to back it up. Allegation to tarnish his image, to destroy his name. Do you know what allegation means? Even soft allegation is very, very dangerous. Talk less of alleging that someone is financing terrorism. Do you know that is a high, in fact, that allegation stands at the highest level. So he categorically told me that they are going to be compensated. And this compensation, I hope that those people who lay this allegation, this baseless and false allegation and accusation against innocent Biafrans in Finland, I hope you are ready to pay the consequences. The zoo government and those their agents that they are using in Finland, I hope you are ready to pay for the consequences, because I don't think that Finland will bring that money from their own pocket to pay them. All of you, all Kitanaka involved in this matter. The matter has not ended though, including the one of PM. This is the time we will now understand those who are involved in this case. Because there has been a lot of rumor everywhere, here and there, flying left, right, and center. You know, about people who are involved. But already we know about 4 different people. Number 1 is the current Minister of Foreign Affairs of the zoo, which is Bianca Ono. She's no longer Bianca Ojukwu. Bianca Ono. Number 2, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. That one is in the public. She said it. They are writing to Finland to arrest Simon Ekpa. She said it. Number 3, DOS. Number 4, Southeast governors, especially Peter Mba. And then number 5 is the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom government. So, these 5 known bodies / individuals, I hope you are ready already to pay. And then other allegations on some individuals, especially those who are also in this Biafra movement. If we do not see you this moment when these Biafrans will be compensated, we shall see you the moment our Prime Minister is released. Because I am very, very certain that the case is not going to end by the release of Prime Minister alone, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He will be released the same way the people that they alleged financing him have been released. Is the same way the Prime Minister himself will be released. You understand? So by the time he's free, we will now begin to fight for compensation, because you cannot keep a man for 6 good months, going to 7 months, and after you release him and tell him bye-bye, we are sorry for arresting you. No, it doesn't happen like that, especially in the Western world. So there will be compensation. And those who press those charges against him, those who lay such baseless allegations against him, should be ready to pay, because our Prime Minister is the next that will be released and his case terminated. Thank you, my people. And make it go viral.
Ce rituel de 7 secondes élimine les constipations pour de bon. Contrairement à ce qu'on pense, vous pouvez aller à la selle tous les jours et être quand même constipé. La constipation, ce n'est pas seulement une question de fréquence des selles. C'est aussi la difficulté d'évacuation, l'apparence des selles et le ressenti après. Les 4 critères de la constipation sont les suivants. Aller à la selle moins de 4 fois par semaine.
So, oh my God.
Joining us now is OGOK, with stories trending around the world.
Tais-toi. Oh my God. Ma pono kono na bona chi ejigo. Ka ọ dị na-eche ụmụnne m mgbe anyị bịazela echi ka anyị mefuga nke fọnụ ụnụ anụgo Biafran gọọmenti na-egza ya mere maka IOU loan na anụgo ka o si wee dị. So ọwụ na o nwere onye emebenụ ya ji eme nke then ọ na-anụ ka ihe niile si akpọtụ. Kachifan ụmụnne m, kachifan. Bye bye.